Are we live?
I believe we're on the internet. Are we on the internet?
Yeah, we've been live for the past ever since you got back.
I don't even know if we're on the actual internet.
I literally put our videos on screen as you yelled hi. So it was really good timing. I didn't even mean for that to happen.
Worked out well. Good evening and welcome to this evening's episode of the Riot Sessions. I am your illustrious DM, Nathan or Shadowhack90. You can call me either. I don't have a preference. We're going to throw it down to the one, the only, the man himself, whose channel this is, I'm the Blue Ranger, to explain what is going on tonight on this stream thing. I don't know why.
Stream.
The stream. Yes.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and you probably know who I am. I'm just beating a dead horse, but welcome. This is the Riot Sessions, and about once every month we do it on my channel. Usually it's the first Sunday of every month, but the last first Sunday I wasn't able to stream it, and then this next first Sunday, you guys are probably doing a one shot or something next week. There's two of us, myself and Zach. We won't be here, so we're on this channel this week. That way, kind of what we do here is try to introduce some of my community to what we do over on Shadowhack stream most Sunday nights by doing it over here once a month. And since we haven't done it here in a while, I suggested we try to do that tonight, and everyone was on board, so here we are. But you guys know who I am, but I'm playing Dryden Kell. He's a half-orc barbarian. And because she was so excited to go first, I guess second will just have to do tonight. And I'm going to pass it over to Zach. Zach, tell us about your character.
Hey, everybody.
I'm sorry, I kind of called you a woman in trying to do that, but it was worth the face we just got from Rams. So,
I mean, we do ask the question of who was going to be wearing the pants in his upcoming nuptials.
That's true. You can talk about that briefly. You can talk about that briefly if you'd like.
It's a nickname. I don't know.
Boxers and briefly.
Oh Lord.
Well, I'm Zach. I'm playing Leucis, the sorcerer. And yeah, so I'm getting married this coming Saturday. So I will be absent next week, and so it's partly my fault that these guys won't get to play the full D&D night. Have to do a one shot.
I mean, it's all right. I feel like marriage kind of trumps this.
Just a little bit, yeah.
I'm going camping.
And I will pass it on screen to my left, but I think he's actually to my right.
Correct. You're doing a great job.
It's like I've done this before.
Are you going to introduce Shadowcawn again?
Oh, yeah.
Hi. I feel like I missed something last week.
Yeah. Well, Zach's been doing your intros like the last 3 weeks because every time we do this, you're out of the room or you're not here.
Well, go ahead. Let's not discontinue the tradition. I get to enjoy it now.
Hi, I'm Shadowcawn. You can find me over on twitch.tv/Shadowcawn.
No. That's at the 5-minute break. Oh,
that's at the 5 minute. That's right. Well, today I'm playing a halfling ranger named Tonph. He's a little stinky, as per usual, and I think I'm doing okay at this point. I don't think I've been hit yet, as per usual. So we'll throw it. We'll skip back over the Blue Ranger. We'll go to Codybedrock.
Codybedrock. What's up, guys? I'm Codybedrock. I will be playing the human blood hunter Brontor tonight, and he's doing pretty good. He's a little on the hurt side, as per usual, and he's ready to fight some baddies and get through this bone pit. Now, let's send it back over. Let's go.
Let's do it again.
And the last person, but not least person, Miss Jeska.
Hi, I'm Ramsbug. I'll be playing Jeska, not Jessica, but Jeska, just to be a bitch. And she is a dragonborn cleric, and she has been kind of fucking up lately. That's a good summary, right?
Sure.
Fair.
And
a little bit.
The summary.
I think it's accurate.
So last week, we were stuck in a room filling with gas for like forever. We tried everything we could to get out. It took a lot of acrobatics, a lot of climbing up a rope, with the help of Dorito. What do we call him?
Dingus.
Dingus?
Yes.
Dingus. I forgot his actual name.
Dingus was the dub name. Mine was Dorito.
Okay. I think Dingus is a little bit better. But yeah, Dingus helped us out, and we got out of the pit filled with gas. Ended up running into an area with a sinister voice explaining that there are key holders, key guardians, and that they were one of them. And we had to go kill the other two before they would give us their key. So we went to search for one of the key guardians, the fleet of foot one. Ended up in a very familiar bone room with a very familiar type of creature attacking us. If you're ever on Twitch watching D&D, so we're still in battle with that creature right now, and that's where we left off.
Would it be?
We're kind of beating the shit out of it, though. Like, for real, though.
Did you have something, Cody? I didn't want to talk over you.
No, I just said whoop whoop.
Oh, okay. Would it be fair, just because it's kind of come up a little bit, to share the what happened with Dingus and why he's left behind, or we only want to leave the audience in the dark?
No, for sure. So the sinister voice. So we've been seeing statues made of stone throughout this whole labyrinth. Statues made of stone that look like real people and potentially are real people. Well, unfortunately, Dingus was turned to stone after a choice which apparently Dryden just told me he was going to choose Jeska.
No, that's not how it
Dryden
works.
had the choice between Jeska or Dingus
accurate.
on who to leave behind and make into stone, and he at the last second decided Dingus, but he was going to turn Jeska into stone because
This is why Jeska hates Dryden, because she's decided that that's how it went, when in reality that's not how it went at all.
Yeah, whatever. Jeska doesn't know that. So, yeah,
Jeska also doesn't know. Ramsbug knows. Jeska does not. I want you.
Jeska knows in her soul.
There is a very distinct distinction.
A distinct
sponsors.
distinction.
Yes.
Redundancies.
This week is our sponsor is Bone Rooms Plus Warehouse. So if you need a bone room, go to Bone Rooms Plus Warehouse.
Bone Rooms Plus.
I've already got a bone room.
Hi-yo.
All right, back up to Shadow.
All right. So
Illustrious.
The illustrious DM Shadowhack 90.
Self-proclaimed illustrious DM. Anyways, so
DM?
maybe.
Illustrative.
Right.
Illustrative.
No.
Oh no.
All right. So,
Ooh.
yeah. So at this point, let's see. We are kicking back off in the middle of combat as you guys have been wailing the crap on this thing. We are previously as the fight was continuing and progressing through, it managed to make its attack against Dryden, that it was and actually managed to grapple around Dryden and begin pulling him closer and closer to him. This brings us to Dryden's turn.
Already?
Already.
When you respond to that guy. All right, wow, I didn't think it was my turn again. I'm gonna attack him again.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you're currently grappled at this point.
Right. I had to break the grapple. How do I do that?
Strength saving throw versus, or strength check versus it's strength or acrobatics versus his strength.
So I can use acrobatics if I wanted to?
Strength or acrobatics, whichever one you would prefer. So it's a strength check versus his strength or acrobatics.
Oh, it's athletics I'm really good at. 10.
Yeah, great at it.
Strength checks though, right?
I do. It's
So
early in the day. Leave me alone. 18.
So yeah. So total, you rolled a 10, or what did
18, because I have advantage on strength checks.
Yes, you do.
Yep,
so,
and
yeah.
I knew that. That was the thing that I knew, and nobody helped me out with.
So
But they never do.
As this slimy tentacle is wrapped around you, you manage to actually just kind of bust out of it, and the tentacle goes kind of flopping off to the side. That's your action. You still have a bonus in movement.
That's both of my actions?
You get a single action. You either take it. You can either take the attack action and get 2 attacks, or you have your action to do something else. So you still have a bonus action and a movement.
I'm good. I'm good.
No, you're still okay. Cool. All right, so you're still in melee with it. At this point. All right, Tom brings us to your turn.
I'm gonna... Now, question. I did the first 2 tearing arrows, and and then where we left off is I had just gotten to this pillar, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So
yes.
I'm gonna do the same thing. 2 tearing arrows right into him.
I was gonna say he's already grappled at the moment, so
yeah, but he could break them.
He could break them, yes.
And if I learned anything from Star Wars, one thing around your ankles just isn't enough. Yeah. I'm gonna just shoot some tearing arrows at him. Is he still hunter's marked?
He is still hunter's marked, yes.
Yes. All right. Well. Pa-pow!
I'm so happy with Tonph's knowledge of something that happened a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Tonph is really worldly.
I have communed with the spirits. You could say I've become one with it.
Do you have a high midi-chlorian now? I'm done.
I do. It's from the years and years of not bathing.
Oh.
You got something from that.
Yeah.
Midichlorians like a STD?
This is how we play this game, doodah.
Doodah.
It was a...
This is how we play this game, doodah.
23?
14 and 23. The 23 hits as you fire the first arrow. It goes flying, and one of the tentacles just whipping around. It just chucks it all away.
Okay, so that'll be 11 damage.
Gotcha. Yeah. The second one manages to embed itself right into the middle of the torso in that same slash wound that Dryden's already made, where you watch this some of the entrails are actually slowly pulling themselves back into the body.
Wait, so they both hit?
No, just the first one, just that second one.
Okay, and then I'm gonna pull my other tearing arrow back.
Yeah. That's your bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Alrighty, day brings us to Brontor.
Yo, I'm gonna pull out my my hand crossbow.
Yep.
Which is the siege hand crossbow.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna speak a command to it.
Yep.
And it'll give me an extra 2d4 force damage, I believe.
I believe that is correct. Yes.
So let's fire upon him.
Oof.
It's not great.
Nope.
Starting the night off strong.
Yeah, starting out hot, man. All right, so I guess second attack, same thing.
Who else but Brontor?
Da-da-da-da.
Come on.
Hey.
19.
That hits. Yeah, that hits.
All right, so it's 8
Attaboy.
plus 2d4. Five.
Nailed it.
So 11 total.
13 total.
13
13?
total.
13. Solid. Yeah.
I'm not a math scientist.
You take the crossbow, and with the first shot, it just goes right off the edge of the crossbow and embeds itself right into the just pile of bones that surrounds this thing's feet. You reload, God, and then fire off a second shot. This one actually hits it square in the upper thigh, and it sits there. The bolt sits there for a second before, just with a cast, and if boom, the entire arrow just seems to explode and throws its leg, dislocating it farther back at that point, which was once already fairly messed up creature. This one now making it even more messed up.
Dope.
The leg's now kind of just hanging. The leg is now just kind of hanging there, just limply. It looks hangling there. It looks like you probably broke a few bones with that.
Nice.
Anything else, Brontor?
That'll do it.
Leucis.
All right. How many? Can I see any open wounds on him?
I mean, you see many open wounds, but they're all slowly closing and they're all slowly closing at this point.
Yeah, let's stop that. I'm gonna quicken a chromatic orb as per
Okay.
use.
Yeah.
As soon as my character sheet loads, for some reason, it's not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Chromatic orb does a. Let's see, what is that? 22 hit,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and that's 16 acid damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm also gonna give him a little bit of poison spray.
Yeah. Go
Give
for
him a
it.
little bit. So he has to make a 14 on Constitution.
Where does your poison come out of? Your horns?
My mouth.
Ew.
Yeah.
Tastes
Okay.
like a cigarette.
That coffee coming in clutch now.
That's right.
This actually plays very interesting into this creature. So you throw the chromatic orb forward and watch as like this green sickly energy kind of just courses over its body. Quickly following it up with this very quick breath of just cupping your hands over your mouth and breathing this green spray of acid right at it. You watch as the mist begins to swarm and swirl around this creature, just kind of holding there in the air around it at this point, completely enveloping it.
Sweet.
You watch as the creature breathes, and all the mist just comes right into its mouth and nostrils, and dissipates.
Well, that's unsettling. But nothing I'm gonna do about it now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it.
All right, Balan's gonna make 2 attacks against it with actually both will hit. Surprisingly, he's gonna dump some smite into that. And oh shit! What is happening right now?
Nothing. Don't look over here.
Pay no attention to the man behind the mirror. Jesus, Balan can't roll for shit.
Come on,
It's minus 8 damage for the fucking smite and the great sword attacks that he makes.
Did he
Jesus.
just hurt
nice.
himself?
No, Balan attacked him. All right.
Okay.
And Jeska, you're up.
Did we miss his turn? Because I didn't roll for Bean.
No, he's at the top of the round.
Well, did I roll for it when he was at the top of the round?
Yep. We
Okay,
did.
I think you did, yeah.
Fart. Okay, then I already know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to, I don't even know if this will help. Can I like inspect him to see like where he's weak and then do an attack? Like, does that change anything?
If you inspect him, that's probably going to be your action more than likely.
Okay, then I'm not gonna. I'm just curious. Like,
You can do that. It's just the inspecting of it like takes your action, and then you would have a bonus in movement at that point.
okay, cool. Then no, I'm just gonna breathe fire all over him. Then just fire breath.
All right, go for it. Yeah,
Nice.
Crit.
Now,
nice
wait,
crit.
Flame Breath doesn't. It's not a roll though. It's a cast. It's a save, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a save.
Still a crit though.
It's still a crit. I mean, come on.
Well, the crit doesn't do anything when
It won't crit. It only crits if it's a.
But it's a green.
Damn
What's my
numbers.
first crit ever?
Look,
y'all?
this
Don't
is
take
for your
don't
kudo
take
points.
this away from me.
Look, last time this happened, we got inspiration because we played it right. So this could be a good thing.
So maybe I don't crit, but like I breathe the fuck out of my fire
There you go.
because I hate all these evil dead creatures.
Yeah, I believe it
Evil
was just
Dead?
what
Mm.
4D something.
It's DC is equal to your is 8 plus your Constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
I thought it was like a wisdom.
Not your flame weapon. I believe this one's a 12.
Not my breath. I thought
Yeah,
it was
your breath.
13. I thought it was 13. Isn't it wisdom? I have it right here. Boop.
Not for your flame weapon, I don't think.
It's not a flame weapon. It's my fire. It's my breath.
5 plus 8. It's 13. Yeah.
I thought it was 13.
13 is the DC.
Okay.
It rolls a 1.
I don't know what causes it, but I know it's 13. Well, anyway.
It rolls a
It is
natural
okay.
1. So.
A natural one versus that. I breathe the fuck out of that fire.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. All right, so Jeska steps forward and just breathes just fire cascading completely onto this creature. Nice. Very nice. You watch as the flames like lick up one of the tentacles and all the way onto its back. You watch as some of the stitches where that are actually attaching the tentacle to the back begin to kind of pop and burn away at that point. Nice. All right. This brings us to its turn. Jeska, give me that 3d8 points radiant damage here.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
Nice.
She's pissed.
All right. It is no longer slowed at this point.
That is correct.
This is reach. Reach is 15. Right. Jeska is just out of range. Not happy at Tonph, so it's going to make an attack against Tonph. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
That might hit.
All right. So that is 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
14? Okay.
14 points of bludgeoning damage, and 1d10 worth of acid damage, and 6 points of acid damage. As one of the tentacles comes up and just whips right across the front of your, like pretty much uppercut, like giving you like a nice uppercut, and then throwing you into the air and wrapping around you to catch you and begins pulling you forward. You are now considered grappled.
What was the poison damage?
6.
Got it.
All right.
Cool.
It's then also going to make an attack against Leucis, because he's not happy with that thing either. That's going to be a 20 to hit, Leucis.
That'll hit.
All right. And that's going to be a 14 points of bludgeoning damage and 2 points of acid damage.
As Lucius collapsed to the floor.
Whoa, you were hurt?
Well, so
Surprise,
you're now,
surprise.
so
The weakest one out of all of us.
as the
hurt.
tentacle just like smacks right across you and tries to grab you, your body just crumples to the ground and the grapple doesn't take effect, but you are now currently unconscious. It's got one more it's got one more tentacle. So it's going to make an attack against Dryden because he's closest. And that's going to be 11 plus 5, so 16 to hit.
Yeah. Yes. Why does my armor class say 12 in here right now? This changes
It shouldn't.
sometimes. For some reason, every now and then, my armor class changes in Roll20. I don't know why. It's 15, so yeah, it hits.
Okay, so yeah. All right, so it just barely hits. All right, so that is...
I am raging still, by the way.
Yeah, you are still
A
raging.
whole 7 days later.
So that's 7. So it's 14 points reduced down to 7, and 6 points of acid damage reduced down to 3.
All right.
So grand total of 10 points of damage, and you are also considered grappled as well as he begins wrapping. Wraps
this guy have?
4. Gets to make 3 tentacle attacks if he goes with multi.
No, because one of his tentacles is. Didn't I fuck
It's
one
coming
of them up?
off. He has 4 tentacles. One of them is coming off at this point. You managed to get rid of it. You managed to get like out of the tentacle. You didn't destroy it or anything, but you managed to get out of it last time.
No, but I thought I destroyed one of his tentacles earlier.
When? Today?
Last week. Did I not? I could have
I don't
sworn
think so.
did. All right. I thought I did.
I mean, if you did, I'll go back and check the podcast.
Don't worry about it. It
Okay.
don't matter.
Okay, so that's his multi attack there. Yeah, that's about all he can do at this point. Yeah, that's all I can do. All right, Dryden, you're up.
Yay! Grappled again.
Now, for your options, that you have. Since you're grappled, you can make your attacks against him. They are with disadvantage because you're grappled.
Oh, I'm gonna attack this time.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna take this this here. Actually, I have the hell equipped, so I'm gonna swing with the hell without the special whatnot. First
Yep, go for
attack
it.
will be a 17 to hit.
Just hits.
Sweet, and that'll be 10 damage.
Yep.
And then second attack will be 15 to hit. Wait,
No.
am I blessed?
You are blessed.
I remember
So that-
things.
So what that yellow dot means on your screen.
Oh.
That'll be an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Even though you weren't gonna save her,
What are you talking about? I did save you. Yeah. And so just refresh my memory. The way we take this is, so we'll take the disadvantage, which is the 15 or the 18, which is the second hit number, but we do the damage from the first roll. Correct?
Yes.
So then
Yes.
it'll be 20 damage on the second hit. So we're talking 30 damage.
Nice.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's like the highest I think I can roll a single hit. That's like really, that's really lucky.
So Dryden, as you're being brought in, you managed to get the hell like kind of just wedged right in between your body, and you begin kind of wiggling it back and forth, and you flip on the flames, and the flames just like you don't even have to swing the axe. The flames just burst out, slicing the tentacle completely off at this point. And as just fire erupts directly in front of you, yet through the flames, you can still see this creature's form. You are no longer grappled due to that attack, though. Jesus.
That was really lucky for 2 disadvantaged attacks.
30 fucking damage off of a disadvantage.
Of 2 disadvantaged attacks, 30 damage. Yeah.
The second after, as soon as you're ungrappled, the second one, you just race forward and just slice right up the back on that where you see that same tentacle attaches to the back, and you just chop that one completely clean off. The creature lets out type sound as its like tongue just lolls out of its mouth. Damn. All right. Anything else, Dryden?
I want to stay right where I am.
Gotcha. Tonph, you're up. Currently grappled to being closer to it. At the beginning of your turn, you get pulled 5 feet closer to it as its tentacle is pulling you in.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna break the grapple then.
All right.
What was that? Strength?
Strength or acrobatics check versus his strength check.
We'll go acrobatics. 18.
Nice.
Yeah, versus his 12 health now. You managed to slip right out of it using the slime to right out of it down to the ground. You're no longer grappled.
Okay, and that's my standard?
Yep.
Okay, well, I will...
bonus and a...
I'll move back here.
Okay. That does take you out of melee with him, so he's going to use his reaction to make an attack of opportunity.
He has disadvantage on it because I have escaped the horde.
You do. So that's going to be a 11 plus 5, so 15.
We'll miss.
All right, so you manage to, as you just start darting away, you hear this boom, and just you feel that one of the tentacles just slam right behind you, and you manage to get way out of the way. Just all right, Brontor, you're up.
Let's go. First off, I'm going to pull my hammer back out.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go ahead and fire up the Crimson Rite and Cleansing Rite.
Okay.
And we're going to move down here to melee position.
All
I'm
right.
going to take a couple hacks at him.
Go for it. Make sure you're taking off the HP for activating those
Oh, yes.
as well.
Yeah. Wrong button. All right, do it.
Yep.
Warhammer. Blah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That'll definitely
26 to hit.
Yeah.
And then 1d6 plus 3. So 10 on the first one.
Yep.
And then another one. I'm blessed, so plus
You are-
3, right?
Plus a D4 if you want to add.
Oh,
it.
plus a D4.
And you're aware the armor class is 17, by the way.
Yeah. All right, so 12's not gonna hit.
No.
And I guess after that, I'm gonna use a bonus action to cast Blood Curse of the Eyeless on him again.
All right, Blood Curse of the Eyeless goes onto him.
So he'll have -3 on his attack rolls.
-3 on these.
And that'll be-
you go racing up. The blood, your hand clenching your hammer so tightly that blood begins to seep out of your palm and actually infuses onto the pommel of your hammer, and it goes just congealing up the actual in this nice helix formation around the rod up to the actual hammer, the glowing hammerhead, and it infuses it with this blue blood magic energy. You go slamming once and just manage to catch it right in the side. Little ice crystals forming along right where the original slash that Dryden made was. The second one you go slamming for, but one of the tentacles comes up and actually catches you, catches your wrist before throwing it back. Leucis, you're up. Make a death saving throw, please.
Death save.
Die.
Nope.
That is one failure.
Yep.
Die.
All right.
Right? That's what we're playing.
Yeah.
Die.
All right. So Lucius fails the save there. Blonde's going to make his 2 attacks real quick. That's going to be a 12 and a 13 plus his strength. So yeah, he hits those. He's dumping his last mouse smite into this for a grand total of 22 points of damage. And that does his turn. Brings us to Jeska. You're up.
Okay, so I'm going to do my I'm gonna channel divinity, call upon the powers of Behemoth.
Behemoth?
Behemoth.
Ba-ba-bum.
So I'm gonna actually go use my movement to walk over to my friend Lucius, whoop, touch him, and with my holy symbol. And what's half of your total? Lucius?
15.
Okay,
Or
so
we'll
I can
round it
only
up 16.
Okay, I can only restore you 16. So then the remainder. Do I have to touch for that? I don't actually think I have to touch. No, I don't. Wasn't Tonph feeling some pain?
I got hit.
So it's 35 minus 15 equals
Yeah, I'm at 43.
20. So I'm gonna give Tonph 10, and then the rest to myself because I'm also.
So you're giving Tonph 10?
Yeah, and 10 to myself.
And you healed up Lucius. Gotcha.
Well, here we go. And yep, that's it.
See.
I go, heroes never die, and I do my channel divinity.
One last time before they nerf that.
So as you, as you race forward over to your hurting teammates, you race over, you tap them both, and shout this phrase out into the ether as these divine magical dragon wings just sprout from your back for but a moment, and before dissipating into a shower of golden particles that slowly drift down onto Lucius and Tom's
A golden
bodies.
shower, you might say?
Alrighty then.
Good lord.
And you all thought I was dirty.
You are dirty.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, where everything everyone says gets misconstrued.
I love how I make one dirty comment and we have to stop the show to go over it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Kids these
top
days.
of the round. Yes, hi. Top of the round, its turn. You watch as once again, some of the entrails and some of the things begin to just slowly pull themselves back into its body from where the hits have been, where it's been hitting. And it is going to.
Beam just hit it.
What was that?
Beam just hit it.
Oh yeah, go ahead and make that. Oh, nice.
16. Yeah, come on.
Very nice. All right. All right, and it's going to make its 3 attacks. We're going to make one against. It's actually going to make. No, actually, it's going to do this instead, because it's getting to this point. So you watch as the chest swells open, or it just swells, and as the jaw parts down the middle, you see just all these tubes just kind of lining right up into it, up into its mouth, as the lower jaw just opens up, splitting right at the chin. Its chest swells before it just lets out this cone of acid spray, right all on Brontor, Dryden, and Balan. I need for you guys to make some Constitution saving throws here.
All right. Ooh, Constitution
20.
And Balan rolls a 3.
Probably not going to pass on that one.
No. All right, so just gonna roll some chat.
Brontor, you're blessed, if that helps.
Yeah.
I don't know if it will, but...
Probably not, but we can roll that D4 anyway. 7.
I mean, rolling like Brontor.
So, rolling my Brontor.
7. It's a lucky number, though.
All right. So.
Ugh.
All right, so Brontor suffers 22 points of acid damage. Dryden suffers 11 halved to 6 points, and Balan suffers 11 points as well.
Does he still have? He still has blood curse of the mutual suffering, correct?
Yes, he does.
So he'll take 11 on that too. But I take 22.
Brontor, how do you want to do this?
That's the second time in a row that you've got that.
With the blood curse.
With the blood curse of
I don't want the acid
mutual
just
suffering.
like erode
nice.
through his body, through his wide mouth.
His own acid killing him.
Oh, that's great. So as it breathes out, Leucis, Jeska, and Tonph, you all notice as the acid seems to be enveloping your comrades, but you also notice from where it's coming out, you watch as it like just begins to like seemingly erode the mouth, the chin, the mouth, as its eyes begin to start going horribly wild as the acid smoke begins to get enveloped in this blue kind of arcane energy that begins just to swirl it all around this individual's body. You watch as over the course of the next like 30 seconds, just it's writhing and screaming in pain as from head down, it just melts, Indiana Jones style, just melts completely into just a pile of goo right on the ground.
Yay.
We did it.
Well done, Brontor. Good job making them also take damage.
We did it.
Good job, Brontor.
Thanks, everybody. I'm hurting, though.
I cast Cure Wounds on my friend.
Mm-hmm.
I think I only do first level.
How much damage does Jeska take, by the way?
For what?
From the acid damage. I still took
I'm
acid.
like far away.
Wait, I thought it was Brontor.
It was Brontor, Dryden, and Balan.
Oh, Balan. I thought it was Jeska. Sorry.
Yeah, as you look over at Balan kind of gives you a thumbs up, and then crashes down to like one knee, like barely holding onto his sword at this point, being like,
Nice.
That
I have a couple Cure Wounds.
that hurt a lot.
But we could just
Speaking of
rest.
acid damage,
God damn it.
As those of you standing around Tonph just hear this. Exactly. and
That's
your
for-
nostrils are suddenly filled
Brontor.
with some of the most noxious gas you've ever smelled.
And that's for
You
Balon.
all can blame Leucis for that entirely. That did not exist until last week.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The first one, 8 is for Brontor, 9 is for Balon.
Thank you.
Well, hey Lucius, can I look at your face real quick?
Sure.
Or lack
Um,
thereof.
Anyone
there.
can look at my face.
I know that I can't heal it because I've tried healing spells on it before. Can I inspect him though? Like, I want to see if there's any sort of medicinal thing I can do to slow it down, maybe.
Make a
You
medicine
did
check.
you
I was
did
gonna
a
say, you-
lesser restoration?
You did lesser restoration on it, and
It
seemingly
didn't
had
do
no
anything.
effect.
I've healed him a couple times just with healing.
Yeah.
And nothing's really.
Anyway,
really-
Lucius,
nothing
anybody
really
can't
changed,
just look
though.
at your face. You're really grotesque right now.
Hey,
Like,
Tom.
real bad.
Tom.
Getting
Yeah.
there.
But I don't mind.
I know you're pretty good with mud. Do you think you could like whip this guy up a nose or something?
Oh yeah,
Oh, buddy. I
you're
go
like
and
a million ants guy.
Yeah.
I start getting little pieces of bone that are scattered around throughout here, and I just start getting that where I think I could make a little nose bridge out of it.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna keep those, and then
Make
start making.
make an investigation check first off.
Man,
Yes. 13.
You find a few bones that might. You found like one bone that might work. That's small enough and that will kind of fit his face.
Well, I don't care if it actually fits his face.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, there's tons of bones.
I'm making him a
around.
nose. I'm gonna make it however I please.
I mean, there's tons of bones around. You find some that probably should work.
Gotcha.
All right.
I doubt I do anything medicinally with the 9.
It looks like his nose is completely gone, and it's just this hole now where you can see like the fleshy parts of the inside of the nose the inside of the nose. You can see like where it like continues up into partially in like where like the nose canal continues, and like you can see like the muscles breathing. It's breathing as needed. You glance over on his ears, and like you can just like they're just basically just holes in the side of his head at this point. He has no hair on his head at all.
I wonder
because that'll
Lucius,
fall out. But
I know that you're being touched by something that's undead. Like you're turning dead. And
We're
I
all
do
turning
have some
dead, though.
spells. Well, yes, technically. I do have some spells that are against the undead. I'm just afraid that it might kill you. I could try it, but there's probably risk.
Let's hold off for a little bit longer.
Remember that one time Lucius got a girlfriend for a night? That's never gonna happen again.
Like I'm really afraid to even rest or anything. We need to get you some help.
You know what?
it just itches more than anything. It doesn't really burn
hurt
or
you?
hurt or anything. It's more just itching.
No, it's just kind of itchy.
Okay.
I noticed if I itch it though, more flakes fall off, and then it
Yeah,
speeds
maybe
up
you
the
shouldn't
process.
touch it.
So try to keep away from it. I do wonder what Theriston has to say about any of this. So I take a peek inside the journal and see if he has anything for me.
you guys want to take a nap in the bone pit?
Bone
We need
pit.
some rest. I'm spent. I'm out.
I like-
No more.
I like to take a rest too.
It's probably a good idea.
Maybe you go back in the hallway we came from. There wasn't really much in those hallways.
Mm.
And I can use the time to study those scrolls.
Yep.
Let's make our way back to the hallways.
Did
I
anything ever come
completely
out of
forgot
that?
We got all those potions.
Oh yeah.
Well, we used the red one and the gold one.
We used
Used
half
half
of them.
the red one. You used
Oh.
the entire gold one.
Gotcha.
I used the purple one once.
Oh.
I still have my green one.
Aw. Do you know what the green one is?
I know what the green one is.
Okay.
Oh man.
I don't have to tell all of you though.
Oh, speaking of not telling anybody stuff,
I
Do we
don't
know
have
what-
Polymorph.
Do we know what that scroll with the skull on it does? When I found that
The
that
what?
scroll, you know, and I handed it to one of you magician guys. And it was just like
I've still got all the scrolls we found. I just don't know
Okay.
what I'm say.
you just gotta study him or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking at them, and maybe
Can I-
something will happen.
Can I assist?
Okay.
Sure,
Cool.
we'll take a look at them while we're resting here.
What do
Yep.
we need to roll to help him out?
God damn, Theriston, you're a dickhead.
What'd he say?
He says this is all my fault, as usual, but
Oh,
I mean, he's not
he's
wrong.
kind of a dick.
I mean, he's kind of a dick. But he's not
From what I've been told, I mean, from what I've heard and what he's been saying, he's kind of a dick. Well, what do I know?
one day I'll have my revenge, Theriston. You watch your ass.
Does Thurston have an ass?
I assume.
Let's kick it.
All right.
right,
So,
we're- Take a
You make-
nappy.
so as you make your way out of the bone room, I'd like for you all to make perception checks.
Wow. I have my
Hey.
mind somewhere else.
11.
20.
16.
Okay, good to know.
Yes.
Brontor rolls great when it doesn't
Do I need
really
to-
matter.
Do I need to roll anything to help out Lucius in studying these roles?
Are you trained in Arcana?
Yes. Would you like
Are
me to roll
you?
it? I'm a fucking magician-ish. I'm a cleric.
You
Oh,
are
I
not.
didn't even roll it twice.
You are not trained in Arcana now.
Wait, I'm not. Oh, I'm not specializing in it.
Yeah. I mean, you can make an Arcana check with disadvantage, but
Oh, I kind of did that, didn't I?
um,
On accident. Maybe I can help him to see if there's anything religious in it.
if you want to.
Can I?
I mean, you get the sense after like kind of just looking over that there's not really religious
Okay.
things about these scrolls. These are more scrolls
Straight
of the
up
arcane,
magic.
more of the arcane nature. They're more specifically designed to help cast spells that, or are imbued with spells that will activate upon some words of the whoever is reading them basically.
And nothing's in draconic.
Nope.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm no help, Lucius. I'm sorry. But I can tell you it's not in draconic and it's not really religious. If that's any help.
Well, I can read Draconic too. I knew that.
Well, you know, I try to be helpful around here.
It's okay.
That's
I appreciate
wait.
it.
You try to be helpful around here. Is that why you let somebody fall on the battlefield as our healer?
Love is a
Did I
battlefield.
not? Did I not heal him? Did I not heal him?
Oh, after he was already down. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, hey, look, there's a dead guy back there. I guess I should go heal
He
him.
went from just fine to
We're-
dead.
we're
like
gonna-
this, all
we're-
right?
To be
We're-
fair, I was pretty hurt for the most of that fight.
We're just gonna call you preventative medicine from now on.
He didn't express any pain. He didn't.
He didn't pull a Genji.
Jessica
I-
feels really bad about herself.
I need healing.
I need healing.
I need healing.
I
You just
need
gotta
healing.
have that
healing.
that locked
I need
onto
healing.
F5. I need healing. I
I
need
need
Yeah.
healing. I'm fucking respawning. Okay, I'm getting there as fast as I can.
Anyways, what are we
Anyway.
doing?
We're just camping up here outside of this room.
long rest. Long rest.
I need to take a nappy.
Yeah, we're a
Yeah, I need a long
Torbjorn.
rest.
I'm gonna check these
Uh,
scrolls down.
can someone watch first? Because I am spent.
Yeah, just give me up when it's my turn.
I
You know
will
what? I'm
watch
gonna-
first.
I'm gonna bend luck also on
Because
these.
that's just gone exceptionally well.
That's been great so far.
Yeah. No, that's you're thinking of Tides of Chaos.
Oh my
Oh,
bad.
he said it. You got to roll a D100
I
now.
know. Don't do it. Please don't do it.
Actually, I'm just gonna roll hit dice.
You rolled a 1.
Oh wow!
What? Oh my god! Tell me
Crit
that there's
fail
some
on a
sort of crit
D100.
fail on that.
Oh man.
But he didn't actually Tides of Chaos, unfortunately.
No.
Aw.
But where does a 19 get me on reading those juicy
On reading
scrolls
them,
or figuring out Trying to decipher them. Let's go with that rather than just straight up reading.
Okay. All right. So you find out that one of them appears to be some form of you're managed to read through two of them, and over the course of this rest time, and actually decipher them out. You find that one of them, and you can just write these down. I'll have cards for them later. One of them seems to contain contain the spell, a one-time use only, spell of Odaluk's Freezing Sphere.
All right. Odaluk's
Freezing Sphere.
All right.
Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. The other one that you find is more necrotic in nature. The paper is kind of like this much more decayed green, and the much more decayed type of like parchment, and the arcane glyphs that are constantly moving across it, constantly moving across it, are this very green, like very sickly green color as well. But the same type of thing is it is a single scroll, like single use scroll, that allows the caster to cast the Finger of Death spell.
Ooh, well, this one seems
hot.
Finger.
I mean,
all right.
just one finger.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Ready.
All right. All right. So the rest of you are taking. So everyone else is taking a long rest at this point.
I'm on watch.
Are you all right? So you're taking. Are you taking first watch, or are you doing all three?
I just rolled hit dice, and I'm back to full health, and I still have 3 rages, so I'll just sit through it all.
You're gonna sit through it all.
And
all right. If you do that, you will take a point of fatigue.
I don't know what that does.
So a point of fatigue basically makes you exhausted at the for the first point of it. Okay, so I can find that stuff to do. Where is this fatigue stuff?
I've never heard of fatigue.
Really?
I've never heard of fatigue in as far as the.
It's what the those army guys they wear,
Yeah,
like their suits.
As far as D&D goes,
I read it somewhere.
I just searched the handbook and I didn't see it anywhere.
It's exhaustion in the handbook.
Exhaustion. Thank you.
Okay, that different.
There it is. Exhaustion. Yeah, you take 1 point of exhaustion. Sorry. So it would be so if you don't take the long rest at level 1 for your first point, you have disadvantage on all ability checks. That includes I was gonna say that includes attack rolls and everything that is along those lines.
Includes attack rolls. That's not an ability. That's an action. Get your shit together, DM. Fine, I'm gonna do I'll do the first 2, and then someone's got to do the third one.
Okay.
I'll do third.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That I'll take. All right. So, Dryden, roll me 2 d10s then. Oh, actually, hold on. Before we do that, there was a D100 that was.
Oh, that
Nope.
was a.
It was
that
just
was
for giggles.
That was
okay.
Shiggles over here.
Also, I'm gonna store slow again, and store a chromatic orb and a mirror image.
All right. Good to know. All right. All right. So, Dryden, roll me 2 d10s then.
You got it, boss.
I'm re-prepping spells, but you can see them on my sheet with the
Got
stars.
6 and 2.
Okay. Okay. As everyone else is taking a long rest for these first 2 watches, you hear consistently throughout this like underground labyrinth. Surprisingly, it's a lot quieter than previously. you still hear the occasional scuttles and movement and things moving around, but not as many as you have in past day or two that you've been down here. Towards about like the tail end of your watch, you notice something farther down the corridor that you guys are currently like huckered down in. A very large, gigantic looming shadow, taller than you, probably about minimum 10 feet tall from what you can see, just standing at the edge of the corridor.
I watched Death Note today, man. Can't put that image in my head.
Did they come out with a movie for that, by the way?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I thought I saw something. Anyways, continue.
It's on Netflix. Yes. But you see that at the very end of the corridor. It's large. It's about 10 feet tall. Just some like this huge shape just obscured in shadow, and it's just standing there. You blink and you hear just echoing throughout the cavern as it disappears farther and deeper into the cavern and into the maze. However, your shift comes to an end without much consequence, and Jeska begins.
Jeska, you gotta wake up.
It's
your shift.
Keep it down over there. Oh.
I'm sorry, Leucis. I'm sorry.
I startle awake.
Yeah.
All right, I'm on watch. You can get your rest in.
I jump into her spot before it gets cold.
It's actually extra toasty because I'm a fire dragon.
It is fairly toasty, yeah.
I sleep soundly.
All right, Spring. All right, Jeska, roll me a d10.
Oh my god, I have to roll a d10. Oh, roll 1d10. Please be good. Oh.
Yeah.
Can I bend blood?
All gonna die.
And we're all gonna die.
And we're all gonna... What?
Yes.
Yes.
That means I'm number 1, right?
He was number 1.
It's golf scores.
Is that par?
No, lower is
Yeah,
better.
one's par.
Yeah, this is a hole-in-one course.
I don't know how golf works, right?
We're all just sitting here waiting to find out how bad we died.
I know, right?
All right, so Jeska, as you're continuing through your watch, you glance up and down this portion of the corridor that you are that all of you are just kind of sleeping in and using as your respite area. And you watch it, and you kind of just glance up and down, and you see far off down, like kind of back towards the bone room where you guys were at. You watch as just a shadow just flicks right across the hall, darting into a side passage.
I wake up.
No, I'm actually gonna go over to Leucis since he was just awake.
Yeah.
And I know he's not resting well, so
Ye-
I'm just gonna really quietly try to wake him up.
Do you guys see those large footprints?
Question. Can I hear Jeska trying to wake Lucius up?
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Nailed it. 12.
No.
So So I'm just really quietly just sort of shaking him. Lucius. Hey. Shh.
What?
Did you guys see those footprints? Real big one.
What footprints?
What footprints? I saw a shadow.
Right there going into the maze. It's like footprints, and it looks like about that big.
Are they our footprints?
No,
No.
this thing's gigantic, and it's on 2 legs. Probably looks like it might have been watching us.
Could you
In that last
I know you
fight.
have that they can't see me stuff that I don't have.
Mm-hmm.
You think you could check it out?
I suppose. What's up? Oh, stretch.
I'm gonna get ready to like wake up everyone else. So I'm just like
Mhm.
waiting for a response. Oh, does Lucius have a thingy?
He did. Yes, he does.
Okay, cool.
He is a guy.
So, Jessica, as you're getting ready to just kind of move everybody around and kind of get ready to wake everybody up, you glance frantically back down towards the skull room where Lucius is now currently walking and looking down towards you. Glance back up the other side and you watch as a shadow just moves straight across the same way.
There it is. Lucius, did you see it?
No, I can check it out though. Which way was he?
Did you see it,
Yeah,
boy?
down. He went like across the hall, like direction of the bone room, but like across it.
Across the hall. Got it. Invisibility.
Okay. Your form changes and just kind of shifts out of it.
And we'll go follow where Jessica pointed me.
All right, you head down that way towards the bone room. You make it down towards the first intersection. Kind of just slowly peek around. Nothing. You make it up to you've got like another intersection, and then there's the bone room on your left hand side. You have another intersection on your right hand side too.
And still don't see anything.
Not right now.
Alright, might as well go check down this other hallway a little bit.
You
I
walk
want
up
to
to
check where those footprints are going.
Okay. Lucius, you walk up and check that second hallway. Make a perception check.
Perception.
I just realized that.
I believe.
7.
You don't see anything.
I'm still half asleep.
Yeah, you're still half asleep.
Man, I don't know what Jessica was talking about. I'm just gonna go back to bed. So I head back
Yeah, you head back.
and drop invisibility when I get back.
All right.
Jessica, I didn't see anything. There's nothing there.
I swear I saw something. It was shadowy. I know the next guy we're supposed to see is like, I forgot what it was described as, but it reminded
They
me
had
of
a
shadows.
giant death sword, I think.
Yeah,
Something
Brontor,
like that.
you walk down towards the towards where the footprints are leading, and it is walking away from the bone room down that corridor that you guys are currently like sleeping in at the moment.
Cool.
You gonna keep following him, or are you just gonna hang out?
Anybody want to come with me? I'm gonna probably follow these footprints.
Everyone else is resting.
Alright, I'll
sit
follow.
here and keep an eye on the shadow.
I should be okay, right?
Yeah,
Sorry, Lucius. I swear I saw something.
it's all right. I'm gonna go
I'm
back
just
to
not the
bed.
sneakiest.
Yeah,
Wake me up.
I light up my hammer, let it glow,
Wake me
and
up
then
if you
start
need
following
magic.
the footprints further.
Go back to sleep.
I'm curious.
I'm continuing to watch where I saw the shadows.
Yep. Make a perception check, Jessica.
Make an assessment.
Make an assessment. It's
Oh my
attached to
God.
your rod, mother licker.
What is wrong with my perception? That's the second 3.
No.
You're just frantically like looking back and forth, just watching as Brontor's hammer light just slowly kind of fades into the blackness as he continues farther and farther down this hallway. His body now obscured completely by the darkness, but you can still see like the faint light of his hammer just kind of glowing.
Hey, out over the mic. Hey, Brontor, do you need some extra light? I can give you that.
Brontor, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
I'm
right.
still blessed.
Nope. Bless has faded at this point. Okay.
I do have my ring though.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna help. I don't think it's gonna help.
I'm gonna say
it's not
I'm
gonna help.
gonna say you don't have time for it, unfortunately.
Okay.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. What?
All right, good to know. Good to know, Brontor. Thank you.
I get a little far away from the group. I'm gonna turn around.
Is
Okay.
my frantic
You
looking
just-
back and forth
you
like
just-
loud?
I mean, like your braids are like kind of like clanging at like just kind of like slowly like kind of jangling as you kind of like whip your head back and forth. But
How about my head back and
thank
forth?
you. All right. So Brontor makes his way back. And Brontor, as you make your way back, Jeska, you see Brontor just kind of enter back into this camp area.
You see anything?
What was that?
I'm asking Brontor if he
Oh.
saw anything.
No, it just kept going. I don't want to get too far from the group.
Yeah, let's let everyone rest up so we're
Yeah.
100%. Man, Dryden just snores like a
These guys are
dinosaur.
loud.
So Brontor and Jeska, as you are both having this discussion, as you're both having this discussion and talking, Brontor, you kind of glance at Jeska, and then you notice something kind of shimmering right behind her. Before Jeska, you feel just immense pain as something rakes straight across the back of your right across the back of your torso. You suffer 7 points of... Oh, nope, that's wrong. 8 points of slashing damage as a giant claw just rakes across the back of your form.
You said 8?
And 8. And Brontor, you see as this 7-foot tall humanoid is just standing there. Blue and gray skin, stock white hair that just is horribly unkempt and just cascades down around his shoulders. Its eyes, this very piercing, sickly yellow color. A brown, what looks like rag is just currently hanging over its shoulders and kind of obscuring part of its head. Two fangs jutting out from it under its mouth. I would like for you all to roll initiative.
Yeah, I scream really loud to
Ooh.
wake everyone up.
Yeah.
Huh?
2 arms, 2 arms.
What's going on?
21.
That's the thing. He's got fangs. Big pointy teeth.
Big
Damn.
pointy teeth.
I'm ready.
It is the rabbit.
Oh, gee willikers.
Mhm.
Oh.
On initiative. Ew. Oh, nice little critty magoo there.
I know, right?
Oh,
First
great.
time ever.
Jessica's
Spectacular.
first.
Rip the dream.
What?
All right. Top of the initiative. All right. So let's see here. All right. So Tonph with the 21. Is that correct?
Yep. All right, guys. I'm getting rid of fart and fresh shower.
All right. Tonph with 21. Jeska with that 18. Dryden with the 14.
Yarp.
Brontor
8.
8. Leucis
5.
with the 5. Top of the round, Tonph. As you are vastly laying there sleeping, you hear this shrill scream pierce through the echoing silence of this cavern. You startle and wake, slightly groggy as you come to consciousness.
Cool. Now, logistics question. Has he
Yes.
made an action?
He has made an action, yes.
Every damn time. He always starts with an action. I can never get advantage of the first one because he always starts with attack.
He had a surprise round on you.
Every time. All
Yes,
right.
can't
Well,
roll perception
I'm
checks for shit.
I was
Sorry.
asleep.
He didn't get a surprise round on me. Because he can't.
Anyways, I think technically I'm not supposed to be surprised either. But regardless, Hunter's Mark and freezing shot and longbow shot.
All right, go for it.
So 19 and 25.
Both hit.
Cool. So that'll be 11 plus 20, 31 damage.
Jesus.
That's a freezing shot.
Yeah.
Nicely
So you
done.
take the arrow, just fire it. It goes zooming straight towards this large humanoid individual's form, and it just sinks right into the upper torso. Small little crystals of ice forming around the arrow before shattering.
That's it. Wait, actually, where am I? Yeah, I'm gonna move like closer to the wall. Oh, we're good. That's it.
All right. All right. This brings us to its turn.
What? What?
No.
Every time.
Mhm.
Every time. I'm telling you.
Fuck.
All right. It is going to cast Darkness.
Ooh.
It's already dark in here, isn't it?
Yeah,
I know that
but
one.
it's creating more darkness, and so it's going to be
Scary.
It's going to be 15-foot radius from Dryden. So
And this isn't
So-
something you can light up, is it?
So,
Yeah, no, I can't light through it.
all right. So, that entire area is darkened off, and this entire area up to Leucis is darkened off.
But I did prep something for them.
Can we just like draw a shape around so we can still see our people?
Yes, if you would like to.
I get that it's darkness, but now we can't see anything that goes on.
That's
Fair
the
enough.
point.
That's the whole. It's my immersion, man. You might as well just blank the whole screen then.
Fair enough. So, we'll just say instead we'll do this for darkness.
Let me make sure I can do this.
All right.
She
Thing
just-
I
So-
wanna do.
Darkness encompasses this entire area
boom.
There you go.
like that.
See,
I like-
look, mine's
like
nice and square.
Mine's horrible. It's all right. We understand, Shadowcawn. We understand you're a beautiful, beautiful human being. Anyways, moving forward.
We get it. Angles.
All right, so he's going to cast Darkness on that entire area. That's funny.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. He's going to cast that, and then he is going to make against Jeska. He is going to make an attack with its glaive. Right.
It's a glaive.
So that's going to be a 12 plus 7, so 19 to hit. Jessica?
Yeah, 17.
All right.
Don't laugh at that.
So that is going to be 2d10 worth of damage.
Oof.
Plus 4. Alright, so it's going to be 2d10 plus 4 damage. So 17 points of damage as the glaive once again strikes basically straight diagonally from the shoulder blade straight down to the hip, biting past your armor and into and into your scales, drawing out some of that drawn out blood as it begins to seep and pour from that wound. Jeska, it brings us to your turn.
All right.
You cannot see shit at this point.
As
You just feel
illustrated on the map.
As you glance around, your vision is completely obscured and gone. You feel this horrible, sharp, slashing pain come across your back as you fall down to all fours, and you reach up and just can feel the blood oozing down your back at this point.
I'm going to cast Dispel Magic.
Cast what?
Dispel Magic.
Hey.
Interesting.
Isn't that what it's called? Wait, what is it called?
Yeah.
It's one of the ones I actually did prep. Where'd it go? Yeah, Dispel Magic. I'm doing it at 3rd level, though, so it's going to be... if the spell's 4th level or higher, it's an ability. Is it 4th level or higher?
You don't know. Dum dum.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da.
The
Next thing
DC's
you know,
10
Mariska Argate is going to come out of the corner.
Okay. Any 3rd level spell? Okay, so with DC is 10 plus the spell's level. So what's this? So what is the spell? So what spell? What level are you casting this at?
3rd.
3rd. All right. So 13 is the DC it's gonna make, and it is a. 8 plus it. All right,
Dum dum.
So, good. All right, so as you kind of glance around, you just focus on the holy essence of Bahamut, and you begin to chant in this clerical language, and light just erupts from your form as illuminating all the darkness, and you feel as the light just illuminates. You begin to see your friends. You begin to see this large hulking humanoid behind you as the spell is dissipated.
Yes. All right, then I'm going to do as my bonus action, Healing Word at 2nd level.
Yeah. Go for it.
Oh, so terrible. Okay. I don't get the bonus when I heal myself, right?
I do not believe so, no.
The blessed healer. Yeah, it says heal others.
Yeah,
Oh no,
heal
it says
others.
HP restoring spells heal others and yourself. Yeah, it says and yourself equal to 2 plus the spell's level.
I think the way we've done in the past is like it's got to be others, I think is how
Okay.
it works.
All right.
For what? Her healings thing?
Blessed healer.
Yeah, the only one you said that it didn't apply to was her divination. You said all the other
okay.
spells worked.
Okay, then yeah, sure. Add it to
Okay,
yourself.
cool.
Yeah.
So then 2 plus 2, so I get 4 extras, so 7.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you said that as long as it's an actual spell cast, then it is. But since her divination
Okay.
isn't, then
Yeah,
it
that's
wouldn't
true.
apply.
31.
Fair enough. I
Sweet.
got staff Twitter now.
What?
What is Twitter?
What is a Twitter?
Fair enough.
What
Okay.
is this Twitter you speak
All
of?
right. Anything else, Jeska, or are you done?
I say a little extra prayer to Bahamut, thanking him for the...
There's a little prayer for you.
Dryden!
What's up?
Yep. You up.
And I can see everything now.
You can see
And I
everything
can
now.
see clearly now. The black is gone.
Why's it gotta be black?
Because it was darkness, and darkness is black. Anyway, is perceived as black.
There you go.
I would like to athletics my way to the other side of him.
Yep.
So, well, I
In
guess,
a raging fashion.
yeah, of course. But at this point, I just assume it's a standard, and I don't say it because I just assume we always know I'm raging. But do I need to roll for that at all
Yes,
or
I
anything?
need you to make an athletics check just to get through it.
Roll to rage.
A 10.
You did not roll to rage.
The +8.
I don't roll to rage. But I am raging, so
You are raging.
do I get advantage?
I don't believe so.
Athletics technically strength.
No, it's technically different. Okay. All right, so you manage to slowly scoot your way through and around, and you make it right next to him. You don't make it all the way around, but you make it right next to him.
Oh god.
At this point.
Oh, my screen is freaking out, man.
Oh, that's annoying, Scoob.
Oh god, oh, it's real bad. Something just happened.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Okay, we're good. We're back.
Oh, whoa.
So it's not quite a flank yet then, huh?
You're not quite a flank.
Jinkies.
All right, then in that case, reckless attack, baby.
Go for it.
Going twice.
Do it.
It's Con, was that you like, thank you? Was that what that was?
No, I just went, ah!
Oh, I thought you were like, finally.
No, I haven't said anything about Reckless Attack.
No, I was the one who said it. Yeah.
Holy crap. 20 to hit?
Yeah, that'll hit.
It'll be 21 damage.
Jesus.
Wait. What does Reckless Attack do? Advantage, or does it give extra damage?
Melee
Gives him
weapons get
advantage.
advantage, but enemies get advantage on me.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought. So damn, you just hit straight with 19 as a base attack?
That's it's
That's
the
the maximum.
Yeah, you hit a 12.
1d12.
Okay.
1d12 plus 6. Where's the
I bow down to your wisdom.
Yeah. So you race forward, and you have to like kind of like jump. You have to like kind of like awkwardly pole vault over, or not pole vault. I'll just awkwardly like vault over Jeska, and just as you keep running right around him, his form takes up most of the hall, and you just slash out once with the hell. Straight into the side, ripping past some of the cloth and into this fairly muscular form.
Good. I'd do it again with my reckless attack.
Reckless.
That's about 25 to hit
That'll hit.
for 19 damage.
Yeah.
Because apparently, fuck me, I'm gonna do 40 damage right now. Why not?
Barbarians, man.
I don't normally I do single person damage. When we have hordes, I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay. I have no
like
means
it.
of hitting multiple people.
Yeah. All right. The second time, just sinking in, and you see as like a little bit of blue blood begins to slowly just ooze from the from his upper arm. Right. So this brings us to Brontor's turn.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna move up.
Yeah.
Into melee range. So I guess up in here somewhere. Can I get to here?
Yeah, you could probably get there, but I'll need an athletics check from you.
Okay. Okay. Athletics. Let's go. 14.
Yeah, you're able to get there pretty easily.
Nice. All right, so I'm going to cast Blood Curse of the Eyeless on him.
Mm-hmm.
And, let's see. So I guess that's my bonus action. Then I'm going to swing at him twice with my Warhammer.
Yeah, go for it.
22 to hit.
That'll hit.
16 on the first attack.
Yep.
Another one. 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
15.
Nice. So yeah, as Dryden and you just are wailing on this guy, he's like kind of keeping his arms up, against the heavy onslaught that is coming to him. All right, Brontor. Anything else?
I don't think I can do any more actions, right?
Yep.
So I'm just gonna hang out here then. Can I can't use like as a bonus. I can't do another bonus action. And use mutual suffering, can I?
No, it's only one bonus action period
Cool.
for a turn. And
All right, then I'm done.
I was gonna say, make sure you're marking off your health for activating Crimson Rights. So. All right. This brings us to Leucis. You're up.
I'll tell you what. I don't want to waste some good spells on this guy. I'm gonna throw a chromatic orb, and I'll hit him with a firebolt. Also, I'll quicken it.
All right. Cool.
So let's see here. I'll give the firebolt, and the chromatic orb is fire as well.
All
now,
right,
do I get flanking advantage? Since
technically yes, because he's being harrowed from both sides.
okay,
That firebolt, nope.
That didn't help, and neither did that one.
So, that one. So
19 damage.
Yeah.
And fire.
Good to know. All right. Oh, damn it!
Also, can I tell if he's got a humanoid form? But can I
Brontor,
tell?
I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw first.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
What?
Dum 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 dum. Yes.
It's close to the 20.
God, I hate doing this to Brontor.
Brontor, take all of your hit points and throw them in the garbage.
No.
Cabbage. Cabbage.
No. As you go to start swinging at this entity, your hammer goes, and you're just like, I can't.
What?
You go for the second one. Oh, you can't. Again.
You're retracting my awesome attack rolls?
I unfortunately have to, because you got charmed earlier when you were investigating the footprints by him.
Alright.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, damn
The
it.
2 times in this whole campaign when I roll good.
Wait, does Dispel Magic work in an area?
Oh.
Does Dispel Magic work in an area?
It is against a creature.
Oh.
An area effects.
Alright.
I'm sorry, buddy.
At least he's got the old eyeless thing.
He does have the eyeless thing.
To be fair, Brontor, you have killed the last 2 enemies.
Yeah.
By taking damage yourself.
Well,
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna put some whiskey in this drink.
Probably a good call.
Probably a good plan. Lucius, you're up. You already did your stuff. Thing you did brings top of the round.
Wait, I've got something else.
Oh Jesus.
It's a question. That finger of death said that extra part on it says a humanoid. Is that just anything that is bipedal?
No, it actually has to be. Actually, has to say humanoid in the.
Okay.
In the thing, so.
Is there any way I can tell about this guy? Does he look abomination-esque or
make
undead?
Make an intelligence check.
Intelligence.
Yes.
Nice.
It's walking on 2 legs. It's got arms. It's got a hand. It's human.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's it then.
All right, good to know. All right,
I'll
top of the
finger
round.
somebody else.
Top of the round, Tom.
Bet you will.
I'm gonna finger the
round.
Just you guys wait.
You know, I think I'm just gonna give him a good old 1-2 punch.
Yep.
So
Like a mouse.
double longbow attack, go!
Blue Eyes White Dragon!
Yeah. You
That's
fell
later.
for my trap card.
That's later tonight.
Yeah.
That's after this game.
Spoilers. God.
I didn't say what it was.
20 and 25.
Yes, both will hit.
They fell for my trap card. Wow, 2-1 for 100 marks. All right, so that'd be 12 damage.
Jesus.
Pew, pew.
They just go slamming
It's
into.
exactly how it sounds like.
Yeah. Just go slamming up into the upper torso of it. This brings us to its turn. All right.
God, he's gonna wail into me, isn't he?
He's gonna make 2 attacks. He's gonna make one with his Yeah, he's gonna make 2 attacks. He's gonna make one with his glaive, or one with his glaive, or no, 2 with his glaive, against one against Dryden and one against Brontor.
Bring it.
Let's go. I've gotten hit with worse.
All right, so the first one is against with advantage against Dryden. So it's going to be a 24 to hit Dryden.
Yeah. Go on.
And then that's going to be a 15 to hit Brontor.
Yeah, no. It
All
doesn't
right.
hit.
Nice. Okay. 2d10 plus 4 to roll against. All right. So Dryden, you take 13 halved.
7.
And then Brontor, you take.
It didn't hit him though.
Oh, it didn't.
Yeah, you missed.
I'm tired. So first slash goes against Dryden and just ends up hitting him, barely causing any form of dent. The second one, as it goes in and attacks Brontor, Brontor, you duck underneath this individual who you're strangely enamored with. Brings us to Jeska.
My star.
I'm gonna call on Bean,
All right.
and then I'm gonna healing word 2nd level to my friend Brontor as my bonus action.
All right. Bean pops into this already very crowded space. Whoop.
That was 2nd level healing word for Brontor.
All right. So Brontor, you end up healing up a little bit there.
How much I get? 8.
8.
Thank you.
And Bean pops into
I get
existence.
4 out of that.
Dryden. Turn.
I'm going to try to athletics my way to the other side of him.
Yep.
17.
Yes, you athletics your way to the other side of them.
Aha!
Quick question.
Yes.
With me getting that, I go back to full health, but can I go back to full health with my hammer and having the Crimson Rite on it?
Does healing word grant temporary hit points?
Right.
I don't think it does. No, I think you just go to full health and then that's it. But are you asking whether or not you go back to full health too?
Yeah, because, I lose it when I put my hammer on.
I think it'd be
But
full health minus whatever you've got for your crimson.
Okay.
At least that would, because then when you retract the crimson, then your health wouldn't go anywhere. If you were at full health, you'd get
Right.
extra.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Again,
But if you got temporary health from healing word, then it could.
right.
26 will hit.
Nah, that'll be 11 damage.
Nice.
And number 2. That'll be a 29 to hit.
Yeah, that'll
for
hit.
16 damage.
Nice.
29 to hit. What the fuck? Holy
What are
shit.
you rolling with, bruh?
I know, right? I have a
He's
plus 11 on my
How do you have-
attacks.
Oh, you've got the gauntlets that gives you +5.
You have the gauntlets that give you +5. Your health gives you a +1 to attack, so that's already +6. Plus
No,
your-
yeah, I was like, how in the hell does he have +5?
He's
Yeah,
got those
no.
sick bracelets.
Yeah, he's got.
That's
He's got.
You're
welcome.
Yeah, he's got a solid attack right now.
Yeah, I'm doing better
can
than
see that.
I have in a while. There was like in the beginning I was hitting real hard, and then I
Yep.
went through this period where I was like hitting every single time for 6. And
Yeah.
then I'm finally back to doing damage.
Yeah.
It was
Meanwhile,
crazy because
Brontor's
I can always land my
"Here,"
hits,
and
but they
he
were
just
always
jumps
6.
in front of the blade.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's right. You take that damage.
That's my friend.
All right. So Dryden just starts wailing into the back of this individual.
I'm just waiting for Dryden to fashion a short sort of like shield backing, and then it's mountable to Brontor. And so he's just going to rush in with Brontor and use him as a meat shield so that whenever they hit Brontor, they take damage. Just like, that's right.
It's not a bad idea.
Genius. Everybody goes, you know what?
Okay.
You know what? I can do it.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. Good enough.
Flicking
All right,
around.
So, all right.
I'm like the
so,
noob of the group.
Brontor, you're up.
All right. All right. Since I got to roll the wisdom thing first.
Wisdom saving throw at the top of the round. Yes.
Cool. Let's go.
Oh my
No.
God dang it. God dang it.
Shit.
All right.
Typical Brontor fashion.
Okay.
Hey, do me a solid.
No,
Do me a
hold on,
solid.
I'm just
Roll
gonna
a
say
d20
something.
that's at your desk. I know you have one on your desk. Roll a d20.
No, I don't.
Okay.
It's
Ah.
I gotta go, man.
I just wanted to see. I was like, I'm gonna laugh my ever living ass off if I roll a 20.
and it's a crit.
Yeah.
Brontor, you just like with this mighty yell, just go and try to attack this thing. It's like, and you're just something stops you. Like it's just like, damn it.
Can I still cast a blood curse?
You can still cast a blood curse. Yeah, you just
Mutual,
can't attack
mutual
him.
suffering.
All right.
You gonna get another kill, buddy. Just hold
Yeah,
on. Just
Yeah,
hold
just
on.
hit me. Come on, hit me, bro. Just do it. I dare you.
Damn, your eyes are beautiful.
That's closer to it actually, because he's charmed by this individual.
I'm like, oh, he gives me the vapors.
Wow, your complexion is
I'm all I'm beklempt.
immaculate.
Lucius, what are you doing?
Crap.
I'm so sorry, dude. Oh, this is horrible. Lucius, what are you doing?
Let's roll it back. Same thing. Chromatic
Yeah, go
orb, firebolt. Am I still within advantage range?
Yeah, you're still within
Or
advantage
flanking.
range. Yeah.
Yes.
Does that work with spells?
It worked
For
last
tonight,
time with spells.
for tonight it does. I'll look up the actual rule later. I don't think it actually does, but for tonight, screw it.
Alright.
What's the damage there?
It is 15.
But there is a feat that does let you.
Yeah, I know that. All right, 15. Solid.
Feet.
All right. Anything else, Lucius, or is that it?
Can I try to discern what he is again?
Nah, you kind of already did that.
Okay, that's fine. I was just wondering if I could.
It's not a video
Okay,
game.
okay.
You can't just do it over and over
just
and over
take
again
a
until you
peek
figure
at
it
him
out.
again.
Sure you can.
I think he's this. Nope. Now he looks like a dragon. Yeah. Top of the round, Tonph.
I cast my trap card.
Yeah.
26.
That'll hit.
All right. So that'll be 16 plus 23 damage.
Jesus. All right.
Nice.
My dude's like, bruh. All right, next.
just come on. Got you. I got you. All right. He is going to cast. All right. So you, as all these attacks are just pumping into him, Bean just continues to flap its wings, and the divine energy just shoots through this individual.
Hold on.
Yes.
Oh no.
All right. He is going to. You watch as he takes his hand, or as this entity takes its hand, and just taps himself on the chest, and his entire form just turns straight to gas.
Bite me, you gassy ass bitch.
Bite me, you gassy bitch.
Right. So he's going to do that, and then he is going to move. He's going to begin moving.
And he's
Sorry.
going to move.
No, sorry, my sound just cut out really weirdly. What the fuck is happening?
Dum dum dum.
I thought it was my.
And we'll
thing,
pick
but it
up
was-
here
it was
next
almost
week.
different. Yeah. Dragon Ball Z. So he's going to move. Let's see. His movement is 30.
Break time?
It's close to it.
So his movement is 30, and he's going to shift straight through there. And all of you do attacks with disadvantage on him.
With just melee weapons?
Yeah.
Yeah, just melee weapons.
Oh, son of a.
Wait, all of us?
Anyone who's in combat range, so Dryden, Jeska, and Brontor, attacks with disadvantage.
Wait, I don't?
Oh, no, you do too.
We're attacking?
Yes, if you are choosing to use your reaction to attack him as he is trying to flee away to attack him, with
Right.
disadvantage.
Do I have to roll the wisdom thing first?
Yes, you do.
Damn.
Oh yeah, that's a 16 damage that he takes from me.
21.
Isn't working.
Yeah.
Nice.
Brontor, you're finally
Hey,
able to shake it off.
How does my force stack work? Oh, here we go. Found it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna run at him now.
I was choosing the item, not my attack.
All right. It's not your turn yet.
Oh
No,
yeah.
that was my.
No, not you, Jessica. I was talking to Brontor.
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
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 Actually, this brings up something new. As well, I have to go back in my notes to find this.
I would get a crit on a disadvantage.
Yeah, you would. You are Jessica. This one.
Anyways, hi chat.
Sorry, I was checking something. I was wrong. Okay, never mind.
Y'all cute.
So, Jessica. Let's see. So Jessica, Brontor, Leucis, Dryden, Tonph. How do you want to do this?
Woo!
Nice.
I guess we all bum fight him, right?
Just beat him to
I
death.
want to stop him from moving. I just sink the hell into his back as deep as I can and hold him.
Okay. It goes
Scream out, save me one of his teeth.
It goes straight through the form, but as you do, the fire out of the blade just catches the form and begins to ignite the entire thing into fire and begins just wreathing it in flames. At that point, your axe slams into the ground. Boom. Who's next?
I'm hitting him at the kneecaps just with my
Okay.
Bahamut staff.
All right, so you whack him right where the kneecaps is, and the gaseous form that is now on fire just goes flying directly over you as it continues to try and escape. Brontor?
I want to swing and knock his teeth out of his face.
Okay, you
Those
aim
big
for,
old
you aim for
fangs.
you aim for where the head's at, and just chuck your hammer right there, and boom, smacks him. You hear a sickening snap as the magic dissipates, and you watch as the head just cracks straight back, and the body plummets to the ground, still breathing in fire and still like moving and stretching and trying to get away at this point. Tonph and Leucis? Right here.
Can I cast a spell as an opportunity attack?
Sure.
We'll fling the chromatic orb at him.
All right.
And thunder damage this time.
Yeah. So you take the orb and just chuck it at him. It ends up like just going right into the middle of the flames before boom, just detonating. Actually causing the flames to flicker for a second before coming back in over the entire force of over this entity's form, and you just hear it screaming out, just screaming. And Tonph, how do you want to finish this guy?
I just want to shoot an arrow.
Okay. Tonph just with one arrow, just straight into the flames, and you watch as the form that was once moving just stops and is just now baking on the ground.
Huzzah!
Its head. Dryden, chop off its head. We need it.
I pull out my axe out and I swing it up over my head in a full arc, yelling all the while. Ah!
Head's cleared off, and it now rolls across. Still
Good
on
stuff.
fire. Still on fire.
I
And
really hope that Dryden actually did say all the while and then actually say
nice. And it's here. We'll take our 5-minute break.
Woo! I grab a tooth.
Yay!
Make an investigation check on this one.
And I take the head and put it in the hole.
Here we go.
All the while.
Investigation. Brat.
New host alert.
16.
Yeah, if I was actually able to find one. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Put it on my necklace.
Okay. I like it. I like it a lot.
Cool.
All right.
GG, everybody.
Well, Blue left. So good evening.
You're in charge.
Welcome to tonight's episode of the Riot Sessions chat. I am your dungeon master, Shadowhack90 or Nathan. I am a part-time variety caster here on Twitch. I stream Sundays, the Riot Sessions often, as well as Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the morning time hours. We do a variety of games, except for Destiny 2 to come out because I actually really enjoy the game, as well as a bunch of other games as well. Hellblade, what else do we do? Been doing a lot of No Man's Sky recently, and then on Fridays we're going to be doing 3D modeling more often now, and
Nice.
Creating magical creatures and other weird entities and things in a 3D space, learning the software Maya. So this previous week we crafted a Banshee or Ikran from the Avatar movie series, and are continuing to do that. You can find my stuff here. Just search Shadowhack90 anywhere. Twitter, Twitch, do all the things. It's a lot of fun. I'm a super nerd. I like to hang out, have fun, and next week I'm excited for more Riot Sessions too.
Hype.
Cody, or Shadow, or Brandon. Why don't you tell the viewers a little bit about yourselves?
Go ahead, Con.
Hi, everybody. My name's Greg Goose Eggs. You can find my Twitter handle up above my head, scrolling there. Blue Ranger finally got around to switching it up there. So, but I don't do much on Twitch. Occasionally I tweet every once in a while when I find it really funny. But otherwise, you guys can follow me on Grey Goose Eggs since they finally got that fixed.
Tell us a little more about what you do.
Yeah,
What I do? We'll see. Grey Goose Eggs. What does Grey Goose Eggs do?
Does he get married?
Grey Goose Eggs is actually getting married here in the next week. So, if you guys
his best man?
Oh, I love how you. But Grey Goose Egg is getting married next week. It's actually going to be really fun. I'm really excited for them. I get to be a part of that because I actually know him IRL. I know, scary. Wait, I know me. Oh, the conundrum. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Every now and then I tweet, but not that often.
Good talk. I'm putting you back.
Okay.
Nice.
Am I back to Shadow now?
Yeah, you're Shadow now.
Hi guys, I'm Shadowcawn. Occasionally on Twitch, and you can find my stuff floating above my head, doing this stuff. Really looking forward to getting back into Destiny 2 and playing a lot of PUBG here lately. But that's basically it. Been taking a little bit of the old break-a-rooney on Twitch as of late, but that's nothing new.
And make sure you guys shame him for that. I'm just kidding.
Yes,
Don't.
shame. But been trying to get some stuff ready and all up and all that stuff. You know, IRL things. But anyways, I'm gonna shoot it to Cody. Wait.
Hey guys, I'm Cody. I play Twitch games. I have fun. Now let's go to the Blue Ranger.
Good talk, Cody. What's your Twitch channel? Where can people find you?
Codybedrock 36 on Twitch. You can find me usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I've been working really hard lately. I got a lot of irons in the fire going on at work, so I've been having to kind of cut back on the Twitch, but I should be back in business in the next week or so. And I'll come on over and say hi.
And what flavor is your toothpaste?
It is a mint Crest Pro Health.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you very much. Now over to the Blue Ranger.
Hi guys, I'm the Blue Ranger. I stream sometimes and play video games sometimes. I'm actually going pretty much on vacation for the next 9 days again, but this is the last one, I swear, for the rest of the year. I did it in the beginning of in the middle of May, then I did it again at the end of June, then I did it last weekend, and I'm doing it again this weekend. So it's been a little busy. Summers are always kind of like that for me, but hoping to squeeze one more stream in before I go, and then next weekend's Riot Sessions will be back over on Shadowhack's channel, and it'll be a one-shot or something, because both me and Zach will be missing in action. But on my channel, lots of you guys, this is my channel, you probably know, but Variety Caster, play all sorts of games. Destiny 2 is probably going to play a pretty heavy role, but not as heavy as I think some people wish it would. On the channel going forward, but a lot of PUBGs. We still have to get caught up on Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale. We're gonna jump into Life is Strange before the storm. Lots of cool stuff there, and you guys can catch me on occasionally on the Destiny Reset podcast as a regular guest. So, that being said, Shadowhack, have you done your spiel?
I did my little spiel.
You did your spiel. Good.
I still got Shadowcawn, who's DMing next week. I mean, I can if need be. We can figure that out later.
I'm not. I'm hands off.
I know you're hands off. I just got to figure this out.
So there might not even be an episode next week.
No, there'll probably be an episode. No, there will be an episode next week. It's just we'll have it all sorted out by Wednesday of who's doing what and how's it's all progressing and working. So, D&D, this brings back nightmares and a lot of fun. Yes, just general yes. That's normally how that works.
Yup.
Yeah.
But
Sounds about right.
So I mean, there's I forget about this command. There's everybody that is in the game right now, either their Twitch or their Twitter. Leucis
My
is
Twitter's still wrong. Ugh.
Yeah. So people who are still here, at least like Blue, Con, and Zach, of all of the D&D you have played, I know for you, Blue, it's been not as much, but of all the D&D you have played, what is probably like what is one of the most memorable moments you guys have had in that game, or in
this game? Or
in any game? What is one of the most memorable moments you guys have had in a game of D&D?
One of the moments I know we had a warlock in our group, and I can't remember if I was a rogue or a barbarian. I think I was the barbarian. And we did some freaky stuff to where one of the warlock spells put him to sleep, which made all of the attacks against him that hit automatically critical hit.
Yeah.
And so we just went to town on this guy.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, man, it was awesome. Like, we just deleted him off the face of the planet. And he was supposed to be like this really tough boss. You know, he couldn't break the sleep,
yeah,
or the hold he was in, and it was just, I mean, we just destroyed him. It was great.
Yeah, you guys fought the young black dragon.
Yep.
That thing was a
and
monster.
just held him. He was a monster.
They did it in the dragon's lair and everything. They're just like, what? And then as soon as they walked in, they were like, "Hey, bro, sleep."
No, it's paralyzed. I remember now.
Yeah, it was hold person.
Yeah, so we just demolished him. It was great.
Yeah, and you guys kept that up the whole time, and then just kept getting debuff after debuff. He had like, I think it was like 400 or 500 health. He didn't even get a single attack off.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it was just like the whole time they just rolled in there like, "What's up, bitch?"
Quack, 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 quack.
That's horrible. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Had all of his minions and everything in there. It was nuts.
I love it.
And I'm just like, all right, well, that encounter was all for naught. Congrats, guys. You got all this experience for nothing.
I forget I have hold person. I always
Blue?
prep it too.
mine's a toss-up, either between the Geth dying, which
Oh, no, that's a highlight.
well, but it's a standout moment. He said.
I think we said memorable moments. What was some of your memories? One of them.
And it was only because, like, every now and then when someone goes, like, there's been games or episodes where I've come in and gone, Dryden's gonna die today. And there was an episode where we came in and Brontor was like, I'm gonna die today. I could tell. And Leucis had one recently where he was like, I'm dying today. Like, you know, and you're kind of like, you're ready for it. And if you died, I genuinely feel like those episodes where I thought I was gonna die, I was gonna be sad, but like I kind of saw it coming. Geth was just sort of like, well, I'm walking along and now I'm dead. Like,
and I'm dead.
And so it was just like, that was rough. But the other one was mainly because I get to experience it as like an entertainer and a creator. The moment where Dryden broke that man's neck and everyone's face. Everyone's face, and you were like, to kill him? And all I could say was, you heard me. Like,
I still go back and watch that moment occasionally. It makes me...
So those were the two. For sure.
Yeah, Cody and Rams, what are your one favorable moment you guys have ever had from any campaign you've played? Or Rams, I know that you've only played this one, so.
So only because because I was new, it's my first campaign ever, and it was one of the first episodes when we were in that first little town fighting the goblin.
Yeah.
And there was a whole bunch of dead people, and so I did death rites on some of the dead people, even the people that we killed, and you were and a little spark floats off and goes off, and that was the first time I was just that could affect something, and it really sunk in what D&D does is my actions did something that could eventually do something else. That was really for as a player really special to learn.
Yeah.
I got a few favorite moments.
Pick one.
Getting swallowed by a couple monsters, getting pulled into a pit full of electricity, falling down a pit and almost completely taking off my hands, trying to grab onto a chain.
When you couldn't jump on the orbs to get up on top.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. And then as I was starting to do good, Zephyros got real mad at me for calling him Zephy, and then just slammed me back down. That was good.
And then you killed everything and had an awesome day, and Geth died and everyone forgot.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, hey, you killed those griffins, and then Geth died.
Yeah. But no, there was so many good moments in this campaign and other campaigns I've had, so I've had a blast.
Brontor's, I think, one of those characters that's just he lives right on that edge of life and death, and you never know which way he's gonna go.
And the thing is, Brontor loves being on that line.
Yeah, that's great.
He lives for it.
Anyways,
Hey, Mrs. Goose.
Hey, Miss Goose Eggs.
This is by the way, for people who weren't in the stream, earlier I said I'm getting married. And this is future Mrs. Lane.
Future Mrs. Goose.
Mrs. Eggs.
Mrs. Eggs.
Mrs. Eggs.
Miss Eggs.
oh man,
That's her name, Grey Goose. Got it.
I was what does that mean?
I totally just realized that your Twitter name's wrong on the screen again for some reason. I don't know what
There's
happened.
4
Twitter
weeks
name.
now.
What's a Twitter's?
all right. So jumping back in. So as the body just lays there smoldering, you all kind of breathe deep. You take it. You breathe deep. The adrenaline subsides. I'd like for everyone to make perception checks again.
Oh God.
Perception.
I
Nothing
use
is
my
right on those.
perception eyes.
Oh
Proceed.
no! I just fall over and pass out.
Dryden. Oddly enough, that's exactly what happens because Dryden's still really tired, and he's like, "All right, fighting's done."
What?
And just
Is there
passes
anything
out.
going on in this, guys? Do you guys hear any?
Also, did we ever get the dude's key? The tentacle guy's key?
Snap. You gotta go back in the bone room.
As for Jeska,
We're in the bone room.
you glance. You still fairly paranoid over this whole situation. Glance up, down, back, left, right, up and down the entire corridor, and
Huh. That's me glancing.
I gotcha.
I see a key, right?
No.
That would
And
be
you notice
convenient.
a large shadow, like a darker than normal shadow, basically, like a large dark shape in in the inky blackness that is farther down the hall, deeper towards deeper into the maze area that you haven't quite explored yet. And you swear for just a moment it just looks at you, and it's almost as all the life gets just sucked out of you for a moment, and then
Guys,
you
I'm
blink
getting-
and it's no longer there.
shadows since I woke up, and I see another one, and this time it affected me physically. I could feel it trying to suck at my soul.
Yeah, it might be the guy we're going to next, right? That's what the...
It kind of
Yeah.
feels like it.
Yeah.
Should we go grab a key and?
Yeah, we still need this one's key here. That's this whole thing.
I poke Dryden with the
Huh?
back end of my staff.
What?
Hey, it's not sleeping time yet.
Oh. I didn't even realize I was sleeping. All right.
You farted in your sleep too.
It makes sense. I feel better.
That's good.
Nice little cat nap.
I think the other dude we're going to is aware of us. But we should grab our key and maybe look for him.
Yep. So I'll go back in the room.
Okay.
And see if there's any.
Make an
I'm
investigation
search
check.
the body that's here, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Make an investigation check. Everyone is searching for things. Make investigation checks.
18. Yeah, come on.
Lucius, over the course of the next 2 hours, you search through the piles of bones. You search around the body. You can't find anything.
Oh, I need this guy's head too.
I, in the
Which-
meantime, have been sculpting a nose.
Which, as you look over, like where this like tentacle creature's body used to be, it's just a pile of goo.
Damn it!
For those of you searching over the hulking humanoid creature that is now burned in flames, you don't find much. You find a now burnt, what looks like half a book, where none of the pages are readable. You find
Lucius knows books.
12 copper pieces.
Nice.
And you find a very burnt, tattered, and what smells of burnt shit cloak.
I'm just
I
doing a
Tom would
general
like this book. I
investigation,
think-
by the way.
Yeah, what
I
are you
took-
searching for?
I'm literally like things that don't belong in a room full of dirt and bones. Things that stand out.
Oh, so you
shiny.
went with Lucius. You went with Lucius into the bone room.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just like
Okay.
I'm just doing general like if there's anything of interest.
I
Okay,
grabbed
so
the
that's
cloak for Tonph.
okay. So that's the investigation check for those are the two investigation checks for the bone room. Then, so Dryden, as that end of the 2 hours kind of comes to an end, you and Lucius are both just kind of glancing around the room. Lucius just kind of just like frantically searching like about 4 or 5 spots he checked probably about an hour earlier. And Dryden, you notice that hanging up on one of the pillars, there's like a small glint of something up there. You glance around to the other 4 pillars that are in this room, and you notice small glints on them as well.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood. By the way, how is my nose job coming along?
Oh yeah.
And as I'm rummaging through stuff, I'll yell back at
You
Dryden.
did it.
Let me know if you find anything. I can't find anything in this heap of bones.
Hang on. Let me go. I gotta check something over here. I do I have to like climb to it?
Yeah.
Said it,
I'll say with your climbing skill, just roll me a d20.
Oh.
Add your athletics to it.
And do I see
21.
him climbing up to the top?
You're still currently just investigating the ground area. Yeah,
don't
Dryden,
you
easily enough,
metagame me right now.
Yes, Dryden, easily enough, you're able to climb up to the top of one of these pillars. You've
I
got
had a
4 of them.
boulder with your name on it.
So you managed to
Something.
climb up
Isn't
to
your mom's name Boulder?
You managed to climb up one of them.
I reach in to grab this shiny thing or figure out what it is.
Okay. As you reach the top, you get closer and closer, and you can see that what is now shining at the top and hanging there at the top of this pillar is a silver key that seems to just glow very faintly with a silver light. You glance back towards the other 4 pillars or to the other 3 pillars that you're not climbing that you saw similar glints, and you see 3 other keys that are also hanging off of those pillars.
Oh, hey, Lucius.
Hmm?
I got something.
Oh, what'd you get? I walk over to the pillar that he's under.
At the top of these pillars, there's
Uh-huh.
a key in each of these pillars.
Okay.
And it's got a light glow to it. I'm afraid if I just go and grab at this one, I might trigger something. But I know that we need a key, but I don't know which one, and I'm not really sure.
Just for sake of brevity, they're in a square formation, and if you're standing in the center of the square facing to the north, there's. Which one did you climb? Did you climb the one to like?
Don't you tell me which one did I see? I can't decide. Like you said that one of them had something shining in it, so I climbed that one.
So you all right. I know which one you. All right, so you climbed the one to.
Which 4 pillars of these are on the map, by the way? There's a bunch more pillars.
Yeah. It would have been this one, this one. I don't know if this is popping up.
Yeah, it is.
And then this one and this one.
You know, it stopped doing it for me. I got the first one.
Okay, so
that one.
This one.
That one.
Okay, that's.
And I'll say you climbed 2.
Okay.
Nice.
Gotcha.
So I guess I came up to here where he's talking to him, and I turn around and so I see the other 3.
Yeah, I mean from the ground floor you can see from like the ground because Dryden's now currently just kind of hanging there on the pillar. From the ground you can see the shimmers, that like the little shimmers of light, but that's about it.
So I'm gonna go over to 3 here across the room.
All right.
And mage hand up there and get it to feel around and try and grab the key or whatever's up there.
Okay. You cast mage hand, the hand goes up.
I see the hand going up to the key and I jump down.
Okay, you drop down. You watch the hand go up to the key. You watch the hand pass straight through the key. And it doesn't find any purchase.
I'm not finding anything up there, Dryden.
I saw it up there. There's something there, and if it's not, then it's some sort of illusion.
I see a glow, but I can't feel anything up there, you know? It's just a flat surface.
I jumped down because in case he triggered something, I didn't want to be at the top of a pillar. Yeah. I climbed back up that pillar. Do I need to roll again for it?
No, okay. You're strong. You're athletic enough. You can do that.
And this time I go to try to grab the key.
Okay. You go to grab the key. You find purchase on it. Glance down at it. As you look at it, it disintegrates in your hand. You suffer.
I figured something bad was going to happen.
Yeah.
You suffer 14d40 of damage.
Oh no!
Oh no!
You suffer 34 points of psychic damage as the key disintegrates, and you just feel this very sharp mental pain that makes you lose grip on the pillar, and you end up falling the 5 feet down into the pit of bones. Bones just go flying everywhere.
What happened, Dryden?
You have the worst splitting headache in the world at the moment.
So I found it, and I grabbed it, and then it became one with me. It didn't feel good. It didn't go down smooth.
So you got keyed?
I got keyed of some sort. I'm okay. I'm still okay, but that didn't feel great.
Well, let's try this one here. And I turned to 1, and I mage hand up to it again and try and feel around.
Mage hand goes up, passes straight through.
Hang on. I know what we got to do. Jeska! Tonph! I need you guys.
I walk into the bone room.
I am making a nose.
Did you pick up that cloak for Tonph?
I did. Hey, Tonph, I found a cloak that smells like shit. Do you want it?
It's a shit cloak. I've already got a cloak.
Yeah, no, but this one smells really bad. I thought of you.
This one lets me see in the dark.
This one smells bad and lets me see in the dark.
This one's kind of burnt. You might like it.
I kind of fold it, and tie it so like you could use it as a pillow.
We'll give it to you. Let you do what you want with it.
I take the cloak.
Okay.
I'm
You
in
can
the bar.
accept the
What's
ride.
up, Dryden?
Okay.
I'm still making my nose though.
So
Yeah, you're
here's
still making your nose.
Tonph. When did he become such a non-team player?
I'm making a nose for our good friend Leucis. How dare
Who
you?
you used to hate.
I mean, I could use one.
We're half cousins. We've gotten
Yeah.
over this.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yep.
Anyway.
While you guys have all done your things, we've had our little powwows.
Yeah, we're good friends now.
Anyway.
Lost relatives.
Dryden's, Dryden's just
We're half
jealous of
cousins.
their,
Let's
of
not
their
get too
love.
crazy.
Okay.
So there's
What's up,
there's keys at the top of these pillars.
Oh, perfect. We needed a key.
I know. I think that one of them might be what we're looking for.
What do you
But-
one of them?
There's 4 keys, and I just grabbed one, and the sumbitch burned me to my core.
Do you need healing?
Don't do that.
I'm actually kind of okay right now, but to do it again, I would want to be in better shape.
Okay.
So I could use some healing.
I cast Cure Wounds on my friend Dryden. Let's do a first level. Boop.
Okay, Dryden, you heal up 8 points.
Is that good?
Good enough. It'll help.
I mean, I can always heal you again.
We'll hold on to it, because we're going to try this one more time, and it might hurt.
Okay.
So,
2, 3, I gain 3. 38.
so I'm going to... Okay, so we have 3 pillars left. Lucius, you've been here doing some investigating with me. Which one of these pillars do you think I go for next?
So I've tried this one, and then the one down there. Maybe try this one that I haven't tried.
The 4?
Yeah, and this time maybe try and just like kind of knock it off
I could do
of the
that.
pillar.
I got another idea I want to try too. So I climb to the top of 4,
Okay.
and I danger sense that sumbitch.
It is dangerous to some extent.
I climb down. I go to 3. I climb up. I danger sense that sumbitch.
It is dangerous to some extent.
I climb down. I go to 1. I climb up. I danger sense that sumbitch.
It is dangerous, but not as dangerous as the other 2.
I grab that sumbitch.
You grab it. It stays in your hand. You watch as a rope materializes out of thin air and threads itself through the eye or through the top portion of the key and wraps around your neck, and you feel the weight of the key placed upon your shoulders. Nothing else happens, but
Nothing else happens. A freaking rope shows up and wraps around my neck. I'm just like, oh, well, that's neat. No, what the fuck?
it's just making a necklace. That's all it's doing.
That's kind of like the chains that I've got here.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, except there's not some, being telling me how to live my life.
Fair enough. And it's not inside you.
Guys, I think I got the key. I think I got the key that we needed.
Well, cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Good
it looks
job.
like it.
GG's.
So that's good. All right, and I'm not like totally dead, which is good. That first
So
one.
me and Belond are still down here, right?
I could do some more healing to you.
No, I'm actually okay.
I say a generic prayer over him, like a Muhammad.
I
what's the
roll
show?
my eyes as hard as possible.
Fair enough.
Just out of curiosity, Lucius, what is your max HP?
31.
Oh my god, when I took that damage, I still
would've
had
killed me.
more health than you do at max.
It's because I can't get out of this level 6 hellhole that I'm in.
All right, you have one of the keys.
We
What are you doing?
one of the keys. What does that mean?
So we-
Well,
We
have
gotta get
two
another one.
keys.
There's another.
We need 2 more.
There's another boss we
this-
gotta fight.
The rock making whispering voice person has one, but then there's the shadowy person that I keep seeing. I told you I saw one solution.
you saw a shadowy person?
You passed out after the battle. I think you were scared or something. You kind of peed a little bit, but I saw this shadowy figure at that
I saw
time
a
as
shadowy
well.
person when we were resting. Was that the person we just killed by any chance, DM? Do I know this or do I not know this? DM
Yeah,
is
do I
reading.
know?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I mean, I've got some shadowy people.
It is possible. It is not possible. You're not sure. You have not checked his body for a key.
We should check his body for a key.
Didn't somebody
What
investigate his
body?
body?
Yeah, you guys investigated his.
Oh.
They've already investigated his body. They didn't find shit. So.
Oh,
Well, that was a different thing. I don't think that the creature was of a shadow type. I think he was just a creature, big type.
I saw a
I want
shadowy
to try an
creature.
experiment with this
I
guy.
saw a shadowy creature.
Who we just killed?
What
Yeah.
did your shadowy creature look like?
Shadow. I was sort of preoccupied with other things like being on lookout that I didn't actually look out.
Isn't that exactly what a lookout is supposed to? You know what? Never mind. All right. So I guess let's move along to try to find this other key then.
Yep.
As you turn around inside this room, you hear a very slow clap.
Tonph, seriously, we don't need your sarcasm right now.
And you glance back towards the door, and you just see leaning there against the door frame a man dressed in gold and red robes, balding on top, white wisps of hair just kind of flowing down his onto his shoulders.
Swear to God, if this is Hark, I'm gonna be so mad.
A slight grin just across his face. Although you notice that his skin is not that nice tan color of somebody who is someone who has lived in the sun. It is very gray, very white, almost ghostly in nature. And he looks over at you and says, "Well, more subjects have entered my maze. How are you liking so far?"
I'd like to subtle cast invisibility.
Make a stealth check. Or slide a hand check first to see if you can cast it.
It's stuck on the 14 for a second.
Yeah, it did.
You begin casting it, and his eyes and face just turn directly towards you. And sorcerer tiefling to boot. Oh, I haven't had one of you in a long time.
I'm not like the others.
Oh, I'm sure you're not. They lasted not as long as you have yet.
It's about this time I start running in with the nose that I've been working on.
Yeah.
I just started like, guys, I got his nose! I got his nose!
You rush right past this individual who's just standing there at the door, leaning against the door frame.
Can I trip
holding a nose
Tonph
high
as he's
in the air.
running?
You're on the opposite side, so no. You're in the middle of the room. Tonph is running into the room at this point. The guy just stands there, leaning against the door frame, just looking at it. Just watch, like his head just turns and watches Tonph run in.
Guys,
Amusing
Leucis, I got you a
little
nose!
Amusing little halflings. I haven't played with one of them in a long time either.
Who's your guys' friend?
I think.
Oh, forgive my manners. Allow for me to. The humble and wonderful sorcerer Resh at your service.
Oh, I've heard of
That
you.
guy.
Wait, you're Resh?
Guys,
Wait. I've got something to return to you. And I get in the hole and I pull out one of the bodies.
Now you
I
dump
throw it toward him.
all the followers.
No, I just want to dump one out.
Just one.
You reach in, you slowly open up the portable hole just wide enough. You reach your hand in and throw one of the bodies into the bones, and this bones just go scattering about.
This guy was yours. Sorry, I borrowed him for a bit.
I hope he was worth it. What did you find out about him?
He was really quick to defect from you, so I don't know what that kind of means, but...
Oh, that was Jerry. Yeah, I would never liked him that much.
Fucking Jerry.
It's gold,
Oh,
Jerry.
well, I mean,
It's gold.
if it makes you feel any better, he was a perfectly good dead person.
Oh, I'm sure he was, but unfortunately I can't do any more experiments on him. Had quite an interesting brain control experiment plan for that one, but
Oh,
you might have to might see if we can do that on you later.
He's already
This
got
is-
brain things going on.
Oh, so you're
sorry.
volunteering
That's true.
then, you smart man.
Me?
I
What are we
think
volunteering for?
Experiments. Jessica kind of freaks out a little bit, and I think she's gonna have to do something, guys. I'm sorry.
Mind control experiments. I'm so excited to try them.
Mind control.
Yes, I want to see how they work on halflings. You see, this was a human brain, very easy to manipulate. Halfling brains, a little trickier, but you might prove the excellent and perfect specimen.
I mean, there's not a whole lot of brains up there to go to control, so go for it.
Well, you have to. Interesting. I look forward to our time together, Lee.
Can I see if he's undead? Like, can I
Guys,
tell?
your friend's kind of weird.
Make a perception check, Jeska. I mean, he's standing there. He doesn't look undead, but just kind of standing there, kind of nonchalantly looking over at you, over at your all group. I must say, it's been quite some time since we've had one of the key bearers fall. I do look forward to seeing how you handle the other two. They should prove quite a formidable challenge.
Wait, so this guy was a what now?
He was a keeper of the key.
now he's goop.
Well, yeah, he died.
Yes,
was like
now
a
he is
keeper?
goop. Yes, now he is goop.
He's pretty easy to fight, though.
Wonder if we can still get some DNA samples out of him.
What's DNA?
I'm not sure your half-orc brain could handle it.
Deoxyribonucleic
I hear it's a
acid.
hell of a drug.
What's a drug?
What's a drug? I've got some stuff, and I pull out that jar of vomit that I've had forever, like since the first week, and I hand it to Dryden. I said, "This is a hell of a drug."
I've seen this before. I don't want it.
I'm telling you, you'll trip some mad stuff off
You've
of it.
given this to me before. I know what it is, and I don't want to see it again.
I'm just saying, you asked what it was.
Guys,
Or maybe not.
gross. This is an evil person. Why are we standing here?
Maybe
What?
not. You might all be dumber than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, he's given us a chance to kill his friends, so
Who's dumb?
Oh, they're not my friends. They're my experiments.
He's been the one that's been making the experiments to go up to the top that we're supposed to stop.
Oh, they've been
Are we
leaking out.
supposed to stop them, though? I thought we were supposed to come down here and find that orb.
I think part of it was also stemming the flow of those experiments coming up and killing everyone.
yeah. Hey, Resh, have you heard of an orb down here? Some sort of magical orb? Because I mean, we could
Also,
avoid this whole thing.
And
Wait,
like
what? Market-
Dingus was looking for a rod too, though, right?
Oh,
Sword.
Some sword.
Speaking of
Yeah.
Dingus, where the heck is Dingus?
Dingus is a statue now.
Yeah, he got
Wait.
turned to stones.
Yeah, he's
When
stoned.
did that happen? And
He got stoned, bro.
do we know that he got turned?
He got
Yeah.
lit.
Yes.
Yeah, we watched him.
We were trying to run away.
I thought, yeah, I didn't. Anyways,
He gone.
so Resh, we're in the market for severed heads. Have you happened to come across any?
He just extends his hands to the bone floor at this point, and you do look around. You see many skulls.
Now we're looking for more like
I secretly pick up a skull and put it in the hole.
they like have the flesh still on them though. Like that's kind of what we're looking for.
I have a few,
Cool.
but
Good
this
to know.
orb that you speak of,
What orb?
what is it?
Huh?
You said you came down here searching for an orb.
What was it called? A orb of something to do with getting from place to place. Passage. That's what it was.
Was it a blorb?
Blorb?
Can't say I've heard of it.
The-
No.
The Lord.
See now, since you don't have what we need, we're gonna have to kill you after we take your friend's keys.
Well, you can try. That is the whole point of this maze, to see.
What was your
who
name
can
again?
make-
Kraft?
No, his name was Rajesh.
Oh.
A blood hunter. How much do you bleed?
He actually
I
bleeds
bleed
quite a bit.
lot.
You'd be surprised.
Quite a lot.
Good, good. I look forward to draining you dry.
Oh, you can try. I just keep bouncing
Watching
back.
I mean, he keeps getting more. We don't know where he's
I
getting
cast
it
Hold
from.
Person.
I just keep coming back.
You cast Hold Person, Jeska. Dryden, you doing anything?
After she casts, well, as she casts Hold Person, I'm drawing out the negotiation and with one hand holding it up and just putting it right under his chin, just like.
Okay. Okay. Jeska, you cast Hold Person. Dryden does this, and Jeska, as you cast it, the spell finds no purchase. Dryden, you place the negotiator right up to his chin, and then just you watch as the blade just sinks right pretty much right into his chin. He just is still standing there, just leaning against the thing. Interesting. Very interesting.
No, so you rely on your tricks and, well, you throw threats around. Good. You're a real man,
yeah.
Resh. You're a real man.
I don't think
survived.
he's a man. Like,
I've survived for hundreds of years.
because
My tricks keep me where I am.
No kidding. Because obviously, you know, on your own, you'd probably be a little bit, little worse for wear than you are right now.
Pussy.
Hey,
Make it to the center of the maze and find out.
How many more of your creations do I have to kill?
There's 2 more key bearers, plus whatever else roams around the maze.
Could have come up with a better name than the maze. How long did it take you to build this place when you came up with the maze?
Yeah, Kraft.
I mean, the maze is still pretty convincing.
No, I didn't build it. I found it.
Wow, you're even lazier than I thought.
Anyways,
Guys, this guy's
You
gonna-
talking about
Yeah.
how like you want to see me bleed and stuff. Like, just come over here and see how much I bleed.
God, don't
I'm
say
still
that.
looking for heads. Have you come across any? We're with the flesh and tag. We've already covered this ground. We've been circumventing this.
Guys, this is an illusion. Let's go.
He ignores that and says, well, I look forward to meeting you all in the flesh very soon.
Anybody ever tell you
His
sound like
image-
Littlefinger?
His image shifts and just he's just gone.
Oh no, he's gone.
I wasted a spell on that guy.
well now we know what he looks like.
He's scared.
Oh my god. Lucius, you know what you could do now? You could actually
beat him.
be Rash.
Oh,
I need to take his spot.
yep.
It's one step closer to overthrowing Theriston.
Step 23 complete.
What's what,
Oh, we're easily on 45.
what's
It was a 50-step plan.
No, I had to extend it a few steps.
Oh,
So
okay. I was like, wow, we're almost at the end.
It's
Yeah.
now a
What is-
109 step plan.
yeah,
What does
no,
Theriston
it's
have
a,
to
it's
say
a
about
242 step
Oh
plan.
wow,
Yeah, just a few steps. It's okay.
just a few.
Are
There's
these
just-
like
you hear in the
sub-tier
back of-
steps?
Lucius, you hear in the back of your head just a slight chuckle, just laughing.
Yeah, see, it was a 50 step, and then when you guys came along, I had to add some extra steps.
Well, I thought you told us you had 50 steps when we were with you, though.
Yeah, that was and then after I've adventured with you.
Y'all ready
Okay.
to go
A few
find
extra.
this shadowy guy?
We do have one more to kill.
Sure. Wait, I
I'm
thought we
looking
had
forward
two.
to fighting Resh. No, the one's on our side. No thanks to Jeska.
I thought that we all said
I
that
still think it's gonna.
somebody
turn on
said
you
that they were
guys.
going to kill her. I thought, right?
Yeah,
and then she was like, oh, you're going to kill me. And they were like, oh, wait.
yeah.
Oh.
So that's what we were going to get out of there scot-free, and then since Jeska threatened it, we had to leave somebody behind.
Sometimes, Jessica.
Jessica, all this time you've been accusing me of not wanting to save you. It was your own damn fault we were in that situation, and because of you, we had to give somebody up.
I'm sorry, I don't side on the side of evil, so I still don't trust that guy, and I still think we're gonna kill it.
You don't have to. You don't have to trust that guy.
Good. I mean, where's the line, really?
Well, there's a line
kinda
right
blurred.
here.
Oh, trust me, Lucius. We
Awesome
know
line.
you walk that line as you carry around a hole full of dead people.
I mean,
It is an interesting.
Doesn't that make me good then? Because I mean,
very clear.
where's Bahamut stand on that? So these dudes were bad,
No, I'm glad you killed those bad people.
and then they're dead.
bad.
Bahamut rebels in your sacrifices to him.
But I made them suffer pretty bad. I mean, 10 minutes of slow strangulation that's pretty brutal, right?
That's
Dryden, Brontor,
They
you guys
deserve
want to go
it.
ahead and we'll let them have their little
Bahamut-
quarrel.
Yeah, we can go.
is a
We
god
we
of
stealth
war.
away.
Raft is gone, so we can just go.
It's not a god of peace.
So as they are having this conversation,
I cast Pass Without a Trace, so they can't find
yeah, go ahead and roll stealth checks if you want.
I already
Alright, well,
did. I got my
he
stealth
did.
check.
Yeah, I saw that. 31 for blue.
21.
No, plus 10 because
It's
of pass
plus
without
10.
trace.
Oh,
So 32.
Brontor, are you gonna stealth away with us?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And no, he's not.
Yeah, no,
18.
it's still 21.
Or 21.
So as Leucis and Jeska are just having this like quarrel, and just kind of like what is quickly turning into a very crazy debate / shouting match between the two of them. Dryden, Tonph, and Brontor all just under the guise of literally jumping up, diving into the bones, and then like swimming underneath the bones to the exit of the room.
Scrooge McDuck style.
Yes, very much. Make their way to the exit of the room
These coins
And begin
are
heading-
not liquid.
and begin heading out deeper into the maze. And it's here we'll pick up next week. Or no, 2 weeks from now
2 weeks
on the
from
Riot sessions. Next
Hey.
week we'll be having a one shot of some form here. I'm excited for that. Thank you guys, everyone for hanging out tonight. Much appreciated. And Blue, why don't you send this out somehow?
Okay. So,